Hey everybody, this is Music and Talk. This is where we play music and then we also talk.
I thought you were gonna let me do that.
So how would you put into words?
Exactly the way you did.
You want to put it?
But you said I could do it.
Okay, you want to start over?
Let's start over.
Okay.
You do the first part. Again.
Okay.
Go. We're recording.
Hey, this is Music and Talk.
This is where we're talking. There's music. First topic.
All right. So as the man next to me described, it's something where we talk, and then we also play music.
We talk. There's music. That's all you need to know, because that's all there is.
Like we said, you're a smart listener. I'm sure you'll catch on. You
got the brain cell.
Yeah, you got brain cells. We know you do. We're here for you.
You got the big brain.
Yeah.
Double digits IQ.
Yeah, 2 of them.
I got 2 IQs. They're both 1.
Very good score. Okay, so we got some tea here. We're going to be talking about ugly people, fat people, like obese people.
Yeah.
And hoarders. I have a story about hoarder. We can bring that up when it, comes
Just
in.
whenever.
When it comes in natural.
I will say that disgusting people are so fun to look at.
Yeah, why is that?
Because they're like weird looking.
Yeah.
And I look at them and I just want to keep looking at them.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't look away.
Can't look away. Because you want to take in every detail of their face.
Yeah.
Every line, every pore.
Yeah.
Someone who's like hot, you don't need to stare at them. Because you know what they look like.
Yeah.
Because they're hot. And you're like, oh, okay. You're just hot.
Yeah.
Ugly person, you're like, wow. Never seen someone's eye that low.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Or their jowls that fucking puffy and fat like a frog.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I really just don't I can't fathom like why people get so obese,
For fun, probably.
It's like
I would get fat. I wouldn't mind. Because then it's like I can just eat whatever. Don't have to care about it.
Yeah. We've had a few people at our school back in high school that were fat, but it seems like at like their threshold, they're like, okay, like I know this is too much, like, and they worked on it and they got it off,
They did. And surprisingly, they got like way thin.
They're super fit.
They're like in shape.
They're probably in better shape than any of us.
I was never in shape. I have the illusion of being in shape because I'm skinny.
Yeah.
But there's no muscle there.
Yeah.
And there's no fat.
I used to be in shape when I was in wrestling. I could run for a long time, and every round I was like in wrestling, it would generally go into overtime, which is hard to do.
Hey guys, can we start over? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just really fucked up.
What'd you do?
All the music. And I just I was having trouble getting it going.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
You can keep going if you want.
Okay.
I got this.
So hey, this is Music and Talk.
Oh, okay.
And this is where we talk.
We don't need to do that again. They'll catch on.
This is Music and Talk. This is where we play music and talk. Yeah, I'm sure you'll catch on. You're a smart listener. Thank you. Okay. So, the topic of today was going to be like ugly, fat people and hoarders, and topics around that.
Yeah. Yeah. Topics around that. I don't know. Fat people are everywhere. So are ugly people.
What do you think it would be the weight limit for you, where you would start being like, whoa, like I got like a problem here, and this is like a situation.
Probably like 240.
240?
Yeah, because
probably.
I've never been 160. I've been like 155. That's the max.
Yeah.
And I'm 6'1", and that's like normal, but also you should probably be like 180 is still normal.
Yeah.
Normal too. So I wouldn't question it until I stood on the scale and was like, actually probably 250, because then it's like, wow,
Yeah.
That's 1/4 of 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm 1/4 of 1,000 pounds.
I'm I've never been over. I've never been over 130.
Really?
I've
What
been
are you now?
Like 122.
Oh, okay.
I've been 120. I've been in the 120s since freshman year of high school.
Dang.
Just stayed there.
I've been like
22 now.
weaving in and out of 130, 150, usually hovering in between there.
That's
And it fluctuates all the time.
That's
like one day I'll be like, oh, I'm 156, cool. And then the next day I'll weigh myself like, okay, 132. All right.
That's crazy.
I lost 24 pounds.
That's almost like Mac from Always Sunny.
It's not good for your body. But also, it's like, well, I'm not gonna change. You know, because I don't want it.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah. So, you know, hoarders are also kind of in this category of just the disgusting, you know, classes of society. Have you ever seen a hoarder?
My mom was kind of a hoarder. We had trash on our floors.
Uh-huh.
We lived in this tiny house.
Yeah.
We literally could not see the floor because of the trash.
That's bad.
It was bad. That house was gross from the moment we first moved in because we moved in and we're checking the place out.
Yeah.
There's nothing in there. It's empty.
Yeah.
So we're like looking through the kitchen, opening all the drawers and shit, all the cupboards. Be like, wow, look at all this. This is where I'm gonna put my cereal. Oh, we can put our cups here.
Yeah.
Open like a drawer, and it just like thousands of dead flies are in there, and they all pour out from the bottom.
Yum.
And there's maggots and shit.
Dude.
Fly maggots and a dead rat in there.
Wow. It came with food in the house already?
It came with some food, but it was also disgusting. So that should have been our little tip of like, hey, this house is gross. Shouldn't live here.
It was.
Unfortunately, we are dumb and didn't, catch that. So
yeah.
Then next thing you know, there's trash all over the floor.
Because
there wasn't a good example set for us. So
no.
We didn't know.
Yeah. No.
Because we're kids. And plus, there was my mom.
Yeah.
That house was also haunted.
Ooh. I want to hear this now.
Yeah.
Because you don't. It's probably.
I never experienced it.
It's probably gonna be.
I never experienced it.
Are you just gonna be like, I took a shit and it made a weird sound and it was haunted?
No, because
make a
that's
weird,
just
stupid,
my body.
Yeah, you're gonna make a weird stupid story, or you're gonna tell.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I'll listen because you never tell a ghost story.
Okay, I never experienced this ghost. Okay, and also I have an alien story too. Okay.
Okay.
That I probably told you about. Anyway.
Yeah.
Ghost story. Edna, I think, or Ethel, or some old person name that starts with E that nobody uses.
Ooh.
That's what we called her.
Yeah.
She would just do the normal boring ghost shit. Nothing fun. Just like, oh, the cupboards are open, but I remember closing them.
It's just one of the.
It's like, where did I put my keys? I can't find them. Why are they on the floor? I didn't put them there. That kind of shit. And it's like, hey, Ethel, step it up.
Yeah.
'Cause you suck.
Yeah.
I know you've been dead for like 1,400 years.
Yeah.
You're getting bored. Maybe have a little vacay. A little ghost vacay.
I'd go ahead and bet that
watch some movies.
I'd bet you ghosts are probably hoarders. Or probably were hoarders, most of them. Doesn't it seem like a hoarder would come back as a ghost?
Yeah, I mean the ghosts that haunt specific areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they always hate it when you're messing with their shit.
Yeah, exactly. So that'd be the angry ghost, that'd be like, stop messing with my shit, don't throw away that banana peel, they'd get mad about stupid shit like that. So I feel like a lot of ghosts were probably hoarders, potentially.
Oh, most definitely.
We had, some signs of some ghosty troubles in this house. I haven't
seen anything.
When it was a little bit more empty and there was kind of less activity going on.
Yeah.
I would hear footsteps when he used to not be home barely at all.
Yeah.
And because our schedules conflicted really huge, so I was here by myself most of the time.
Yeah.
And I would hear footsteps upstairs. I would hear footsteps walking around the house. You would hear doors like opening every once in a while, and also like in Thad's room, the like little like crawl space thing. Every day I'd go up there, it'd be open, and then I'd close it and I'd shut it again until I like literally put something against it to like not have it open. But like it wasn't a vacuum situation.
I think
Like
maybe the door was just shitty.
it wasn't like no, like I shoved it shut. I don't know. There was also the woman at the electric company that we talked to that said that this house was potentially haunted because she thought it was. But also it's one of my theories why it's so cheap.
Right. Somebody probably died in here.
Yeah.
That little weird room.
Yeah.
You know that little weird door you have
Yeah.
in that room?
The crawl space area.
Yeah.
It's a creepy one.
Probably dead.
There could be a
Dead
dead
child.
body in there. You know, hoarders, they don't like to
Here's a
get rid of
question.
dead things. And this ghost probably.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Is his name Thad or Thade?
It's bad.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But then somebody told me it was Thade.
Oh. Is it? No? Okay. Okay.
Okay. Problem solved. I know.
Yeah. That's okay. Well, so I saw a hoarder today.
Okay.
Did you have any more of your ghost story?
Nah.
We'll get back to your alien story. I still remember it. Well, I still remember that you brought it up. I don't remember it.
Okay.
So today at work, a few weeks ago, we forgot to bring this woman her remote for her TV. And this is all the way in Cottage Grove, okay? Long drive. So it's not the best to bring her remote after we've already been there 2 times, you know? Because it's annoying and she's really out of the way because we're not in Cottage Grove.
Yeah.
And get out there. I accidentally took the scenic route, so it took me way too long. So
It was nice.
It was good. It was a great drive.
Yeah.
It was great. It was fantastic, and I liked it a lot.
Scenic.
Yes.
Trees and shit?
Yes.
Oh, it's not
And
bad.
in the fall,
Dude.
I spent 3 hours today driving. In the fall. It was great. I left at like 3:30, and I got back at, well, not 3 hours, sorry. Left at 3:30, and I got back at 5:20, and I got off at 6.
Oh, nice.
So the end of my day was driving.
Nice.
And it was like, what? So cool. Because I didn't do anything. I was
Yeah.
driving.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Actually.
right?
I like to just drive
Right?
as a job.
And I just get to do that like randomly. It's not like a part of my regular job. So like, I don't always have to drive, but sometimes half my workday just disappears like smoke.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's side topic, that's sidetrack, but anyways, I get to this woman's house. Real gross. It's really nasty, and I don't like it. Okay? There's trash in the kitchen. It's piled up to the fridge. Her bathroom is filled with trash. I don't know where she goes to the bathroom. Probably on the floor.
In the trash.
Yes. And it smells like her feces, or human feces and piss, and then cat piss everywhere.
Why is it always cat piss?
And it's like this cat piss is like misted onto this dust, and it turns it into like this cake. And there's like caked on dust on everything, and it's really, really nasty. And it's a hot odor. It's this like hot
Sticks to the
piss.
skin.
Yeah, like it's this hot piss odor.
Ugh.
And I had to set up her TV and like touch things that I didn't want to.
Gross, dude. You should keep a pair of gloves.
I honestly, next time I said to everybody, I was like, I'm bringing gloves next time. And
Yeah.
I didn't this time. I'm going to every time I have to go there. I'm
Yeah.
bringing gloves. And I'm just going to tell her like, yeah, sorry, my hands got cut up by something. I don't want to bleed everywhere. And, or I might just be like, straight up tell her, like, yeah, no, I'm genuinely concerned for my health about being in here. And you should too. Because you are 87. Or at least you look like that.
Yeah.
And that's not good.
Nah.
You're balding.
Oh.
You're a woman and you're balding. I think that has to do with the environment because it's bad. You know?
She probably just fucking, if you went with the cut up hand story, you should probably just dig around the trash and find like
Band-Aids.
Yeah, some old Band-Aids.
And every time you go there, she tries to give you a glass Coke, and
like just a bottle or like
a bottled
like a
Coke,
sealed.
like a sealed bottle of Coke, but it's like the air is toxic in there. I'm afraid of breathing in there.
Yeah.
And I have to, and I'm like, I'm not drinking out of anything because like all the dust particles and whatnot have like, you know, gotten on that bottle.
Yeah.
It's not like maybe if it was in a fridge and like.
No, it was just on. You don't know where.
And no, I see where they're at. They're out on the counter and with all the trash.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, I know your cats get up there. I know they probably pissed on this. They could have pissed on the bottle.
They
probably
did.
They probably did. And long story short, she just tried to get me to do a bunch of shit that's not my job. Like hook up her cable box and like also like program her remote for her cable box so she can change the channels on it. And I'm like, that's a separate remote, you know? And I'm like, you're gonna have to program that remote to do that for the cable box, you know?
Yeah.
And I tried to explain that to her, and then she was like, the other guys, they dropped off the TV, they took this cable box off and they put this one on, and this one I could change the channels on. And I was like, fine, I'll change it, but I'm not supposed to touch this because it's not it's not our property.
Yeah.
And I change it, and it's broken. And I'm like, yeah, they took it off because it's broken. And then she had no reaction to it. And she was like, they're supposed to, they didn't take the big TV in the hallway. And I'm like, yeah, because that's not our TV. It's this 96-inch Magnavox TV. And I was like, you're talking about the Magnavox TV? She's like, actually, it's a Mitsubishi. No, it's not. No, it's not. They don't make TVs. No. They don't.
They don't make TVs.
And, anyways, I don't like her.
Nah, she doesn't sound like a sweetheart.
No.
Or kind.
Yeah.
She sounds gross.
So what's up with your aliens? Your alien stuff?
I was like visited by an alien not too long ago. Now, okay, here's what happened.
Oh my.
This was before I lived here. It was at my dad's house. Okay, I was sleeping in my bed, and there's a big fucking window right to the left. Like I'm laying down, and then to the left, big fucking window. My bed's right under that. Curtains open. It's nighttime. I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
And my body is angled at a certain way because my bed is like in the corner. So at my feet is a wall. To the left of me, big window. And so I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't move. And I feel that there, like throughout my whole body, I know there's something in this room watching me.
Mm-hmm.
But my body is angled looking at that corner, so I can only look out the window and see kind of part of the wall. So I can't see the whole like right side of my room and behind me and anything. And I can't move, so I can't check.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's something in this room with me. It's gonna cut off my arms. This is what's gonna happen. And I just have to accept it because I can't move. And then it didn't even like phase into my field of view.
Yeah.
It just popped in there. It was this old, gray, kind of sort of translucent blue alien head.
It was translucent?
It was sort of translucent. And it was just a head, and it was huge, and it was taking up my whole field of vision and just kind of popped up right in there. And it's just staring at me. And I'm like, oh, this is what was watching me. It was this alien. And he's gonna cut off my arms. I have to defend myself, but I can't use my arms because he's gonna cut them off. That was the logic I had.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to he's just staring at me. I'm staring back at him. I assume it's at him. And the way I attack him was to just I just kind of barely like lifted up my leg a little bit
Yeah.
to try to kick him,
Yeah.
and then he just like turns. He doesn't even like turn. Like I didn't see his head move. It just kind of was looking at me, and then it was looking out the window, and then it just phased through the glass out the window. And then I could move and it went away.
You could literally move, and you were up and everything, like you.
Well, I tried to kick it.
But like, I mean, after he left, you were just like you were unfrozen. You
I
were
was
just
unfrozen and I could move and everything.
and like he was.
And he was gone.
And you like sat up out of
I
bed.
sat up and I was like, "Oh, cool. That was an alien."
You were awake this whole time?
Yeah. I mean, it was definitely sleep paralysis, like for sure.
Yeah.
But also, could have been a real alien.
I mean, dude, if you watch the documentary they have on sleep paralysis,
Yeah.
you can really like appreciate and accept all the point of views of like, you know, is it aliens? Is it you know, spirits? Is it, you know, is it a mental illness, or is it like a religious thing, or is it a chemical thing?
This was for sure one of those two. It was either aliens or mental illness. Those are the only two.
I mean, I definitely believe you.
Yeah, it happened. It was not that long ago actually. It was like
Yeah.
a month before I moved here.
Wow. I mean,
I didn't feel scared after I woke up. Most people are like, "Oh, I can't go back to sleep after having a scary dream." But I was like, "Oh, that was cool." I'm like, I was terrified during it,
yeah,
but then I just got over there. I was like, "Oh, that happened."
Yeah.
Cool experience. I'm
yeah.
gonna go back to the sleep now.
I was not over the situation when I saw a ghost.
Would you? The orange.
Yeah, the orange.
The orange ghost.
Yeah. So it goes. I was sleeping in my basement, and Sam is sleeping over. I wake up, and I think it's about 3. No, I thought it was like 5 or 6, and I thought that the sun was peeking through the blinds.
Yeah.
And the TV has gone to static. And at the time, you know, and still fairly recently, I told myself like, nah, it just did that, and that's normal. But it really wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, it really wasn't normal from the TV to just turn to static.
Yeah.
Because none of the other TVs in the house would do that.
Yeah.
So that's an extra layer to this.
Okay.
And which I'm now realizing recently, because I was basically just saying like, nah, that's silly. That wasn't the case. I think it literally should have not been turning to static. There was really no reason for it to.
Well,
And I didn't see it would do it only at night, you know, and it was weird. It didn't do it like at random times. It was always at nighttime.
okay.
But anyways, it happened at the same time of this occurrence, so this is what, you know, makes me believe it might have not been, you know, a wiring thing or
Yeah.
a cable thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, I see sun rays peeking in through my shades, and it's weird because I had like blinds and I had like black curtains, so I was like, huh. And later I inspected them and they were completely shut, you know.
Yeah.
And I see sunlight hitting this like blanket box I had, and I see something moving there. I'm like, my eyes are definitely playing tricks on me, and I definitely did not go immediately to like, that's a thing. Like, I was rubbing my eyes continuously because I was like, dude, my eyes are like not right now.
Yeah.
And then I got them completely focused. They were completely focused in. And then it's just this guy sitting down in my blanket box. He's probably about 6 foot, like 4, maybe taller. And he had like long robes on, and he was like translucent orange, amber orange almost. And he had like, I could see he was writing on a stone tablet and looking up at my wall, and then pausing and then looking down and writing on the stone tablet. And then I could see his face pretty clearly, but it was a humanoid face, but imagine like if you took all the details of a humanoid face and then made him like extra detailed, like you could almost see like each individual particle like of his face in this weird way. Like it was beyond humanoid like detailed features. It was like extra defined. Imagine just a face that's just extra defined. I can't even.
Like an elf?
No. It's like it was almost as if there was like a design pattern that was like laid on top of the features of his face that was like shaped
like stripes.
No, it was like it was almost like hexagonal almost, but like it was a normal humanoid face, but I'm just best I can do to
I don't know what a normal humanoid face looks like.
just a normal like human face, you know, but it was like extra defined. It was just like imagine a human, I guess just maybe imagine potentially what a human face would look like way in the future, you know?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, maybe.
Yeah.
That's kind of the best I
know
can
what that
do.
looks like. Yeah, I got it.
But anyways,
Okay.
it's just extra designed, and he has this hood on, and then I just get up and I'm like, I'm just gonna go over there, I'm gonna turn on the TV, and I'm just gonna say something, kill two birds with one stone. You know, I'm just gonna go over the TV, get it working again so we can watch some cartoons while we're having this discussion. I was 13, and I was getting up and I was like, dude, I'm going over to this guy, and we're gonna figure something out. Because I'm like, what are you doing in here? Like, it was for once I was like, I had balls on me right then at that moment. I was like, I was terrified, but I was like, we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
And I regret not saying anything, but this is what happened. I was sitting up off of my couch and I was gonna go over there. And then he just stops writing and he just looks up at me with this extreme intense glare almost, and then just slowly disappears.
See, that's weird.
And you know, for backstory, my mom saw a very similar described man writing down on a stone tablet in her room.
That's odd.
Same color, except in same height and same action, but he was wearing a breastplate. From her description.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what to make of that.
Yeah.
Because you want to be like, nah, there's like, that was just your brain. There's some scientific thing.
I stared right at him. It was for like a full like 15, 20 seconds. I was like laying in bed staring at him, and then like I slowly like sat up, and as I was like standing up, he stared at me and then disappeared. You know, so it wasn't just like out of nowhere. And then I checked outside and I checked the time, and it was like 2:00. Okay? At night. There's no sun coming in.
No.
It wasn't the sun. There was no lamps on. The only light was coming from the TV, and that's not orange. You know, it's this like white dull glow because it was static.
Was he like solid orange or translucent?
Translucent.
Okay.
He was a transparent. He looked like a sunbeam. He looked like a beam of light. You know, but like of an orangish tint.
Maybe you and your mom have the same mental disease.
We also saw
You
this.
see orange men staring at you at night.
But it wasn't like, I don't see it as like a delusion because it's not a constant thing. And this is also like before my anxiety started coming on. This is, it was, I don't see it as
Maybe
being.
he gave you anxiety.
No. I mean, I guess anything's possible, but no, I don't think that's what happened.
Maybe he was your fucking guardian angel.
I mean, that's what my mom seems to believe. And she makes no big deal of it. Every time I bring it up, she's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, you know what? Just go fuck off. Like, can you just take this seriously? Can
Yeah.
you, like, say like that's crazy. Like,
Well, your mom also believes in demons and shit.
that's true.
You know. So she would think it was not a big deal.
But I mean, see, after that, like, I did believe a lot more in like a spirit and like ghosts and the paranormal.
Yeah.
Cause like after you see something like that, you're just like, okay, what was that?
Yeah.
That's not normal.
Yeah.
And I wasn't high. I wasn't drunk. I just got back from like being at the lake, and that's all I was doing. I was just at the lake, inner tubing, hanging out on a boat. I didn't drink any alcohol, or smoke any weed, or take any sleeping medication.
If you see him again,
Yeah.
you have a plan.
I'm definitely gonna be like, yo, like, what's up? Definitely gonna say something to him, and be like, why are you here? Like, who are you? And what I want to know is like, what are you? Why are you here?
Who what?
Who are you
Who
and
and
what
what?
are you?
Who and what? Please.
Yes.
Answer. Who and what?
Who, what, why?
Don't know. Me don't know. Who what?
Who, what, why? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Who, what, why?
Who what why? Mister, who what why? Don't write it on your tablet anymore. I have a tablet too, and it's better than stone.
Oh my god.
Who what why please?
It would also be pretty great if I ran over there, just stole his tablet, ran out, just like,
Hey, it's mine.
and just like run away, like just go over there like stupid.
Stupid idiot.
Stupid.
What do you write on your diary? Idiot. Your feelings?
You stalker.
Nerd. What are you, gay? Ugh.
I'll definitely tell you if he comes back. Even if he's like, hey, okay, all right, just like, don't tell anybody. You know, like I'm still gonna tell you. If he's like, okay, you got me, you caught me. I forgot to like turn on my invisibility. Okay, you got me.
Yeah.
But like, just be chill about it. Okay, don't tell anybody. Like if he uses that tone of like, no, yeah, like totally, dude, totally, yeah, for sure, and then I'll just like call you. That moment.
Call me.
Yeah.
Like, hey, just 1 second, make a call.
Just 1 second.
Call.
Just 1 second. I
Just
gotta
gotta
get
make
a pizza. Just gotta get pizza.
You want some?
You want?
You can have some.
You like
have a slice.
pineapple? What do you like? You're just ask him. So.
Hawaiian, what, barbecue?
And you'll know. You'll know. I'll just be like shh.
Okay.
I'll just be like shh.
Yeah.
Probably face.
We need a code word. So like, as soon as you call me, you just say one word. So
Um,
you don't, because you can't give yourself away. You can't be like, hey, orange dude is talking to me now, right? Because then he's gonna disappear.
Probably pineapple pizza.
Okay. Just pineapple pizza.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hey, pineapple pizza, and then you're just like, oh, okay.
And then I'll pineapple pizza.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
One more.
Also, since I sleep with my phone right next to me, I will also try to attempt to take a picture of him if I see him again, which should happen since my mom has seen him once and I have seen him once. It's already on an occurrence.
Well, if your mom's only seen him once, and you've already seen him once,
That's true. It might be the only, but
your mom's not dead yet.
I'd say
So she might see him again.
I'd say it's a good chance that to see him again. I think it's a good chance.
Yeah.
I think it's a good chance because it's just
I mean, they don't play by our rules, you know, like time.
it's true.
So he could, you know, like your whole lifespan is like
Yeah,
not a thing to him.
true.
He's writing on a stone tablet, so he's old. Wearing a hood, even older. Okay, nobody wears hoods anymore.
It's true.
Who wears a hood?
The weirdest thing to me was that he was sitting down in my blanket box.
Comfier spot.
I know, but
Where's he
like,
sit on next to you on your bed? You're there.
but it was a spectral being.
Still want to sit comfy.
He doesn't have. I would imagine he wouldn't have the sensation.
He's orange. I didn't think they'd be orange.
Same.
You know?
No, when I saw him and he was orange, I was like, one of my questions would also be like, why are you orange?
Why orange?
Yeah, why
Buddy?
orange?
be like pale white.
Yeah.
You know, normal.
Yeah, or blue.
Blue
At
something.
least. I'm like orange. Really?
Huh.
That's what you chose that?
You chose orange.
Can't go back.
See, man, he chose orange. He chose orange. He was given an option, every shade of every color. And
Probably even
he
colors
picked-
that we can't even.
Yeah.
We don't even know of.
You picked neon orange.
Yeah. Why did you pick? Why that? You
Brings
know?
my opinion of this guy down.
Yeah. I mean, also, I don't like how, he wouldn't stick around and wouldn't,
Yeah, why did they just leave?
Yeah.
Come on, I got questions, buddy.
I've been thinking about this for so long,
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kind of have an attitude if I see him again. I'm
You're
like,
gonna be a little shitty.
I'm gonna be like, dude, what the fuck, man? You're just gonna go and not leave me any information?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, that's a dick move.
No details?
He's a bad guardian angel.
Uh,
Maybe he's your guardian devil. He's orange flame.
yeah. Yeah.
It could also be like sunbeam.
I don't know.
Probably flame.
And my mom said he was doing the same action, but what she did was she threw a pillow through him, and he didn't stop to look at her. He only looked at me.
That's because you were gonna talk to him.
Yeah.
You weren't gonna throw shit.
Nah.
So he looked at you a little bit. He was like,
Yeah. He was like, "You got balls, but I'm out." So that's kind of what he did.
yeah.
And I just don't. I want answers.
I'd want answers too.
I'd want answers to that alien.
That alien's fucking gonna abduct me, dude, and I don't think he's gonna be cool. He didn't seem cool to me. First of all, he was just a head.
Just ahead?
Just a head. There's no body on him. Okay? Just a round alien head, wrinkled, old. Like mummy wrinkles.
Yeah, that
You know?
doesn't sound too great.
And then he doesn't even move his head. It's just it's just turned, you know? It jumped.
Man, I thought he had a body.
No, he didn't have any body. Just a head.
That's-
Said that. I
that's-
said
I missed that.
that. That's fine.
That's yeah.
He didn't smile. He didn't nod. He didn't wink.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
stared at me with his dark, dead.
but
fucking
we've
black
talked about
eyes.
before, if a cool alien just crashed his ship down and he just popped out and he's like, "Hey, let's go.
Hey, let's go. You
Let's
and me.
go.
Come on, buddy.
Let's go. Hit the road."
Get in.
I'm in there immediately.
Yeah, dude. No question. I'll be like,
Yeah.
yeah, bud. All right, I'm coming.
I won't even grab anything.
No, you just like, okay.
I mean,
You got shoes in there?
I literally
Whatever.
I won't need anything, because whatever I'm gonna need, he's gonna have a better version of it somewhere.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Yeah. He's gonna have fucking, in Spy Kids where they just put the packet of shit in the microwave and then it's just a fucking Happy Meal.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have that.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's like, I got every type of Happy Meal
Yeah.
throughout all time. Anyone? You want the Lion King Happy Meal from 1994? Got it right here.
Oh my god, he's probably like, dude, I have original Coca-Cola. I have blue Pepsi. I have blue Coke.
I got Butterfinger BBs, buddy. I got Yogos.
You don't see those
if
around.
He had fucking Yogos. I'd never leave.
He just comes out of the ship. He just has a
He's got all
packet.
the cool 90s fucking gear.
He just has a packet of Yogos, wearing 90s gear. He's like
He's got a yo-yo in his
he's just
hand.
pouring Yogos in his mouth, whipping a yo-yo. And he's like, "What's up, dude? Hit the road.
What's up, dude? You want to
Let's
battle
get-
some Beyblades, bud? I got a sweet fucking arena.
Sick Beyblades all day, bro."
It was first edition, okay? It's fucking the sickest, dopest fucking Beyblade, buddy.
It's so tight.
It's tight, yo. Come on, I got fucking. You want to watch some Cat Dog?
Dude, I got Ed and Eddie streaming right now.
Come on, dude.
I'm in there immediately.
Yeah.
There's no question. If it's a trap, I don't care.
Nah.
If an alien led me into a trap like that, I would just be like, kudos.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got me, fair and square.
You got me. You gave me some Yogos, so
Yeah.
that was pretty nice of you actually have your way with me.
Yeah.
Fucking love Yogos, dude.
Originally,
I ate them all day.
originally our topics were fat, old, disgusting people, but definitely bled into the paranormal.
Yeah, and now we're talking about Yogos.
Yogos
You
and
ever had fucking Yogos?
you know
buddy?
a little bit.
Friendo?
They're okay.
How?
They're okay.
They're the best. They're the most delicious fucking snack. Candy. I love them
You know,
so much.
I really miss the Skippy peanut butter in tubes. I don't know why.
dude.
I liked them.
Ew.
I liked it.
Tube
Yeah.
peanut butter.
Yeah.
It's
It's
gross.
pretty good. They made them taste better. They
Probably
had,
because it was in a tube.
they probably put more sugar in it.
Do you like tubes?
It was a tube peanut butter, and I liked it.
Do they have the? Remember the Shrek ketchup?
The Shrek ketchup.
They had Shrek ketchup.
I vaguely remember that. A
And it
green
was fucking
ketchup.
Green, and they had a
Yeah.
purple one.
Yeah.
And I was
I
like,
recall that, dude.
I want to get that.
Yeah.
My mom wouldn't let me because she was like, that's disgusting.
Yeah, my mom wouldn't let me get it
I'm
either.
like, Mom, it's Shrek flavor.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be so yummy, delicious. You saw the movie.
Dude, the 2000s really were somewhat of a cool abomination.
Yeah, man.
It was cool, but it was definitely absurd. I mean, you
So
had your
weird.
Frosted Tips, your Justin Timberlake, all your R&B, and then you had like great cartoons. Steve Irwin died. Yeah, that's the 2000s.
He died in 2006.
Yeah, that's the 2000s. That's all of
Fucking
it.
heart gave out.
Stabbed.
Yeah, heart didn't like that. Gave
No.
out.
Nah, yeah, you shouldn't stab things in your heart. That's my piece of advice.
Yeah, I mean that's generally not a good thing to do. Most of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes if
Oh,
like, a
for, like-
doctor is like, hey, I gotta stab your heart a little bit. It'll
Yeah.
make you feel like you won't like it in the moment, but
Yeah.
later you're gonna like it.
Also, there's like
Yeah, like,
adrenaline needles. You have to stab those like in your heart.
Yeah, those are big fucking needles,
Yeah.
dude, like a foot long.
Yeah. And I don't think I could do it.
I'd do it.
I don't think
I'd be like, fuck it, do it, just do it. I couldn't do it myself. Somebody else would have to do it.
Yeah.
Cause if I'm dying and I need it,
Yeah.
stab me, bro.
No, I don't think I could stab somebody with it. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I was the only one, I'd be
Mhm.
like, well, if you die, you die.
Yeah.
You know, but I'll try. I'll stab you in the chest with it. Hopefully, it hits your heart. But maybe it'll just hit a lung. I don't know. Where's the heart, really? Up high?
I can't. I don't know.
You know?
Do I look like a biologist?
People say it's over
I'm
your
not a
left
biologist.
tit. People say it's over your left tit. But then they also say it's in between your lungs.
Hmm.
So which one is it? Left tit or in between the lungs?
I don't know. It's a conspiracy. Well, should we do a freestyle segment now?
You want a freestyle?
Well, but we both will.
Should we each do one line at a time?
Okay. Yeah, we can try that. Okay.
I'll hit you with the first line.
Okay.
You gotta rhyme it.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I got poop in my butt.
You know I'm fucking nuts.
I got shit in my brains.
You know I'm going insane.
I got feces
You
in
know
my shoes.
You know I'm never gonna lose. I'm always rude. I'm always in the mood to get some food like McDonald's, where I go down to get my sack fondled for only $1.
That was
Let me hear you holler.
Heyo!
Let's get it. Get it.
Heyo! Oh,
Yeah. Ayo, hit it with some mayo.
I got
On that
mayo
sandwich.
in my pocket.
Yeah.
Not really mayo.
All right. Get it.
Yeah, it's pretty sticky, icky.
Get it.
Give it a licky.
Uh
Salty.
huh.
Mix it with some peanut butter. I don't know.
Okay.
Drink some tea. Take a pee.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start it now. I'm gonna rap now. I rap for millions.
I don't know
Carpadillion. Okay, alright, I'll get it. Alright. Yo, like the sands of time. Oh, they're sour just like some lime. Oh, and lime is like a stone. I'll call you on the phone, call it a burner when I'm on Rome, 'cause I dump it in a trash can. Oh, free hands, it's a headset. Get wrecked. What's up next? Back in the 90s, there was a TV show called Next, but I lie because it was actually in the 2000s. And Next was about dating, and it kind of made it stinky, and it was about bitch seeing a guy or the other way around inside your eyes. And it was like, whoa, hey, do I like him or not? Oh, what is up with my thoughts? Oh, my mom and my dad don't like him. Too sad, too bad. And then I dump him next guy on this rap, you know, and that's how it went.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the show that I remember from the 2000s.
I fucking watched Next a lot.
And I did too. And why did I?
Because they go, next!
Because it was the 2000s.
Next! He gets on the bus
Yeah.
and looks all sad. And they look like the shittiest fucking people.
Yeah.
The shittiest people on the fucking earth.
Yeah.
They looked just so
Yeah.
bad.
None of the girls were like super well, actually, I mean, I don't know. It was just a weird show. There was like 3 different dating shows. There was the one where it was like family date or something.
What?
Yeah, but it was like
Incest family?
No, it was like
Ain't your brother
it was like
or your mother.
it was like the mom and dad would choose the guys, and then they would like go on, or the girls, and then they would go on the date with their child. And
You
then they
remember
would
fucking... no, keep going.
Anyways, they would come back home and they'd be like, how'd your date go with Jeff that we met at the supermarket? He has a nice bowl cut and he goes to church every Sunday. And she's like, I don't like him. He doesn't have gauges or frosted tips. I want a guy.
Frosted tips, Mom, I
Mom,
told you this.
I want a guy that has a Prince Albert. I want to choke on his bar when his cock's in my throat.
His Prince Albert.
Yeah.
Mom, you've done it too. I know.
Mom, I'm not Catholic. I told you.
Catholic, I'm a Satanist, Mom.
What?
I'm a
I
witness.
told you. I worship the Earth Mother
Okay.
and the sun.
what?
Oh my God.
I need to go meditate with my crystals and make me feel better, Mom.
Man.
Mom.
That's what, that's how the show went.
Yeah.
And why did I watch it?
Because it's interesting. I watched this show, Wife Swap. You fucking remember that?
Yeah, I remember Wife
Remember
Swap.
that? Remember fucking Wife Swap?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Crazy. They would swap, and then the one wife will be like, my house doesn't smell like bleach, it's not clean.
Yeah.
And then she's in a dirty fucking pig den that has like a farm
Yeah.
inside of it. And she's like, oh, this is crazy, I don't like this house. And then the family's
Do they fuck?
no, they don't fuck. But they should have.
They should have.
That actually would have made it more interesting.
Yeah.
But it's just a weird show.
Yeah.
I knew someone who was
Jean
on it.
Hanna,
Who?
our art teacher.
She was on it?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
I was talking about someone who was just briefly in a scene.
Yeah,
Jean Hanna was
yeah,
on that shit,
yeah,
dog?
she was on Wife
She's the one
Swap.
that died.
She might have.
No, this was middle school Jean.
Yeah, in middle school, Jean Hanna. She's on Wife Swap.
I didn't know she was married.
She shouldn't be.
Nah.
That's
Big
what
hips.
big gross woman.
Yeah.
Big gross nasty woman.
Big gross fucking limpy.
I still remember the one time. This was just one moment from middle school that was genuinely funny. Somebody just Sienna. She screamed penis really loud.
Yeah.
And then she just came out of her office and she said, "Somebody say my name." And it was funny. It's funny,
That is funny.
you know?
That's the best thing she could have said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone started dying.
Yeah.
Because it's funny.
That's classic.
Yeah.
There's no way she could live that down.
No.
Because first of all, she doesn't know what the joke was. Second of all, she is who she was.
Yeah.
I wish I was there for that.
Well, are we
We winding down.
Are we winding?
We winding. Turning it down to a cool temp.
Yeah, I presume we're going to jet like a vacuum.
Into the toilet.
Uh-huh.
Don't want to soil it.
But you gonna coil it?
Gonna throw in a coil. Gonna pot, let it boil.
If you got
Then
some
later in the afternoon, gonna go on the hunt and find some poon. Eat a couple biscuits.
Yeah? You gonna risk it?
Gonna sit and risk it.
Yeah?
Gonna gamble away my winnings.
Yeah?
Start a new beginning.
You grinning?
Ain't grinning cause I lost, now I'm stuck in the frost.
You
Try
and
not to get lost, but I don't know where to go. I don't know.
You cold?
I'm cold and alone, and my mama's on the phone, and she says that she misses me, but now she's all alone.
Oh, okay. I'm alone in my dome and it's making my mouth foam, and you know that I'm on Rome and I can't handle that bill. You know that it's kind of a hard pill to swallow. You know that I will wallow in some sorrows. You know that I will wake up tomorrow. You know that I will need some money to borrow. You know that I am just like a sparrow. You know I fly straight like an arrow. I got the fletching. You know I am confessing to hit you with my bow. You know that I get you in a row. Oh, like I curve a bullet. That's right. You know that I can prove it. What's up? You know we're grooving like the 70s. Like maybe please we're gonna get some KFC. You know that I want some fried chicken. I mean chicken. I mean Burger King, Pizza Hut. What the fuck is up? What's up? Up in my nuts on your face and up them butts. What's up, girl? Shut up. All right, well, everybody, this has been Music and Talk. Thank you for being on. You know, you probably figured it out because you're smart listeners.
Bye!
We'll see you next time.
Dude, I did fucking horrible. I did fucking
It's still
horrible.
going.
Dude, I thought you did good.